The following 2D diagram, when folded along the dotted lines, forms a 3D triangular prism. If GF equals 12, ED equals 10, and I equals 13, what is the volume of the prism? Okay, this is kind of like problems we've seen before. We take a three-dimensional shape and we drop it down to a two-dimensional equivalent, like a map, for example. In this case, we're kind of going from the map to fold it back up into the 3D shape. So let's first take note of the information we're given. ED equals 10. IE equals 13. And GF equals 12. Okay. We also want to sort of visualize how this folds back up. And I can kind of see that already. It's going to look something like my right triangle with the base there. That's my right triangle. And across a depth, or again, I'll have my right triangle. And it'll look something like that. So we can kind of begin to see how we put these things together. So how do I get the volume of any rectangular, or in this case, triangular prism? It's the area of the base, or the face, in this case, the right triangle, times the height or the depth. Okay. So how do I get the area of the face? That's going to be 1/2 my base times my perpendicular height. I'm going to change the depth to the variable d, not to confuse with h, the perpendicular height of my right triangle. So what do I know already? I can see the depth is 10 right there. It's ED. So I can already put in a value for my depth. It's 10. This side here, what we'll call the base, is basically CD, and as HE folds over, it's going to be HE. So essentially what I know here is that side, GF equals HE, which equals CD, and that in turn equals 12. So I know my base is 12. Okay? So 1/2 my base, 12, times my height. We still need to find that height. Well, my height in the diagram is essentially this and this. That would be my height over here. So height equals HI, which equals JC. Also, as AB folds around the side, well, unfortunately, I don't have any direct way to find HI. I don't see any equivalent information given for JC or AB. What do I know? IE here is 13. Well, I know my CD, which is the same thing as HE here. That's 12. So if I know it's a right triangle, and I've got legs of 12 and a hypotenuse of 13, I know my missing side length must be 5. It's a 5, 12, 13 right triangle, which is one of the Pythagorean triplets. So I know my base must equal 5. And the result of my volume calculation will be 1/2 times 12 times 5, or 1/2 60 is 30, times 10, which equals 300. That's your answer.